Everything. Time for some churna dogs. Oh, where do I put my little remote? Where? Oh, there you are. To say, this is what I want to play today. It should be fun. Is this too far away? I feel like it is. I need to clean my desk. Too much stuff. Where'd my kitty cat cup holder go? Everything. Not too much of the screen. Apparently I clicked control somehow. How do I turn that off? Alright. Let's do this. Gotta do hardcore. Blah. If I had like the Queen package in the deck, I could see it. I was like super up on the card, and then I realized Crab was a 4/5 and not a 5/5, and then I was off the card as much, because you can only really hit big crabs in the way that the Sapphire Steel deck's doing it now. They kind of just put Diamond and activate it in one turn. If they suss out you have like answers to it, so you might get them with the first one. It's quite possible that this deck could sneak out a crab, and like hitting a shark is good in those matchups, but you draw it against your like actual bad matchup Steel Song or Amethyst Steel, and you're gonna be really sad. I actually tried to make a Ruby Amber deck that was playing like the new, I was just Dave from the Two Scrooges, which episode 3 just came out. I haven't watched that yet. I would be down to watch that, but I haven't had gameplay in a while, so we need to play some games. He was saying that we just need to use the stuff that Ravensburger gives us, right? So I was like, fine, I'll build a deck with like Ruby Coil. Let's see if Ruby Coil can compete with Sapphire Coil, right? And it was interesting. I actually beat Ruby Sapphire in one game. I played like 4 games. I got crushed in all the other ones. The only reason I won that one is they had a mid draw, and I drew like back to back minis to like hit Sisus, and like I was also aggressive, so I got there. But like it was a weird, awkward game that doesn't happen often. It just didn't work the way I'd hoped it would. Like it requires so many pieces. It's like crazy how just a Brawl and a Coil work so good together. But the difference is that Brawl's just good half the time anyways, and then Sapphire Coil just makes Brawl good the other part of the time, like an extra percentage of the time, like an extra 20-30% of the time. Whereas World's Greatest Criminal Mind is good like 10% of the time, 20% of the time if you are lucky and in the right matchups, maybe 30. And then the coil makes it good an extra 5 to 10%. Not nearly as good. Um, Oddly, it just doesn't like buff it enough. Like, it's just a little disappointing. Like, even if you could create a thing where the ceilings were just as high, which theoretically you should be able to do, but also not, because like sapphire coils already in the, I've got to cancel this. I don't know what's going on here. Sapphire coils already in the ink color that is like taking advantage of inking. Like they're inking multiple times. They're already based on ramp. They have card draw, which is good for the ramp in this game. And then like some bigger threats normally when they combine with the ruby cards, right? But when you do ruby amber, you don't have the ramp, you don't have the card draw. You're supposed to be aggressive, quote unquote, but you're actually using ruby for the removal. But you're paired up with, or you're using amber for the removal, but you're paired up with ruby, which is the removal color. So you're doing what ruby steel does and fails at, which is playing two removal archetypes together. Like, that's like the main reason why ruby steel doesn't play well, is because neither of those colors have card advantage, and you have to have like a sixth of your deck be card advantage cards basically if you want to ever like win, which is like awkward to say, but it's kind of true. So like you just don't draw the cards you need, and it's like, sure, you could go with like Rapunzel, and why did that card feel weird? Is there, it feels fine there. That was awkward, like an air bubble got in it or something. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so you could play the Mother Gothel thing possibly, but none of that plays into the strength increase removal. It's just unfortunate. Like, yeah, Tramp and Merryweather. You might, it might be worth it, honestly. If I was going to build a Diablo variant, that's where I think you can try to take advantage of it. Um, because then you can always discard it to the Diablo, and it's inkable, and it gives you an excuse kind of to run Cinderella. But then you're in this weird version that's like Diablo shell. You're already running actions. Do you run Bippity Boppity Boop to take advantage of Tramp? What's up with this? This Q. That's the word I'm looking for. Man, my brain is not working this morning. I had to like already go to the school once for my kid and then come back. Was not very happy about it. Doo-doo. No worthy opponents for me, obviously. Lower ranked, I played like 3 games, so I'm like at default. I'm the king, baby. Maybe. Doo-doo. Should I? Maybe I'll see if anyone in the Discord wants to throw hands, and then I can stream that. Let's see, where is it? Alright, someone already wants to. So I'll have to close this. Turn on camera, USB device. Yep, this one. Hello. Pretty good. Ready to duel on stream? Dan, da, dan, da, dan, da, dan. We're not worthy. Oh, I have to show my screen too, don't I? I'm silly. I should probably have like a layout feature to make this look prettier. But I have not set up a Discord dual layout before. Or yet. The new Solo Living intro, I don't remember what that intro is. It hasn't left me impacted. Although I probably shouldn't go to where I watch dang it, where I watch Solo Living on stream. You wanna do high roll? Jeez. Where are those big ones at? 6. Oh, that 5. I have too much stuff on my desk. Kiss, anime, Solo Leveling. We have to listen to the intro of Solo Leveling, apparently. Oh, I should probably make it so they can hear you, and now they can hear the Brave trailer. All right, let's listen to this intro. Well, I gotta find the intro, I guess. Where is the... Oh, I think that was it right there. I get up to pay the bills. Oh, Reawakener? That's probably an easier way to do it.
You want half cut or 3-paw?
Oh, I don't care. You can cut it however you want.
Okay.
Hey, Harley. March Madness. But you would think you would just watch that while you played. I mean, I guess not everyone has 1,000 monitors.
With a prime sub.
Yokai! How loud is this music? Is it, like, insane? Pretty loud? Alright. Boom. Way too better? Way too quiet. Did that not fix it? Better? Okay. Well, we want to keep this.
Go for 3.
It's that one. I'll do fort. I just kept a 1-drop, 2-drop. I kept a daisy. Man, this is so loud. Alright, I'm done. It is a decent song, but dang, it's loud. Alright, let's see if we can get there. Let's duel. I need to hold my hand awkwardly in a way not to show you what's in it.
Okay. You ready, sir?
Yep.
Let's ink a Scrooge, play a popsicle, and then we'll play the bell.
Ooh.
And pass.
Well, I don't think this is the match for Kit. Daisy, go.
Oof. Draw. Green, yellow.
Better ink token.
I don't even remember if that deck list runs Ursula. So
If it's
I'm
got
not gonna
amber
risk it.
or emerald, you should just assume.
I think it's pretty safe bet. Yeah, I'll draw. Let's ink a Tipo. Play a sail. And I'll ink a Tipo. Play a Fortisphere. Draw. And I'll pass.
What? You don't have a second bell, bro? What? I will ink a Simba and play Bodyguard Prince and Quest Trigger.
He's like a 0-5, right? Ooh, strength
Yeah,
hurts.
he's got a big booty. Your
Okay.
turn.
We'll draw.
He really likes Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Let's finish off the Daisy.
Rude. Rude.
Draw.
Where was my Ursula when I need it?
Let's get rid of the Tamatoa. And we'll play a Scrooge.
Yeah.
What do I want here? Let's go for a last cannon. And I'll pass it over to you.
Lands. I'll ink Merryweather. I'll play Lilo, Curse Merfolk, and pass the turn. I should probably put something to keep track of lore. I'm at a whopping 2.
Two. Didn't quest anything. Okay. Belle is going to continue her solo concert. Yeah. Draw.
This is why Steel Song is a bad matchup. It's so fun that there's another deck that gets to do it too.
I'll play a Flaversham.
Oh, I hate that card.
Draw 2.
It's so good.
Let's go. I don't think this is relevant, so we'll get rid of a Pete. And play a Popsicle. Draw.
It's like he's playing set one Steel Song with lanterns, but instead of lanterns, it's a sail. Were you done? Or are
Um,
you questing with your big
yeah.
boy?
I'm gonna
Oh, you're
quest
thinking
the big
about
boy
singing
and
Zeus. I don't
pass.
like that. I don't like that at all. I'll ink a tramp. Um, I will play Dale, and I will give your Bell -3 until the start of my next turn, and that will mill 3 cards in my deck. Do that. Oh, let's get that Chernobog out of here. We didn't want that or anything. We didn't want some big boy. Sure, I'll quest for 3 and pass.
Okay. Well, let's start by inking a bell. Might as well go on a quest and grab 2.
I've decided to no longer get chai lattes from the coffee shop down the street. It's like the third one I've had in the last week or so, and it's just been mid. You know what? I should set the channel status to live so people are aware. Live on stream. Live from New York! It's Saturday morning cartoons.
Obstacle. Interesting. How many cards in hand? You have 2 in hand?
Just 2. But the last like 3 times I've gone there, the chai lattes tasted different each time,
Okay.
and 2 out of the 3 times it didn't taste good. Like it didn't taste. This time it was the worst, and it was just like
Matter.
barely drinkable. Like it didn't cringe when I drank it, right? Like, but it was not worth the $7 and $1 tip.
Let's hardcast Zeus on the bodyguard. Take out the Lilo. For 1. And I will play a Fortisphere and pass.
I will take out the bell. I wish I had a Rapunzel right here. So bad. I'll
Are you
take out the
going to Bell?
bell, and
Okay.
I wish I had a Rapunzel right here. So much. I'm gonna ink another tramp. And play that big girl herself, the lady dog. Lady dog. She's got that dog in her. I don't know if I want to grab a Prince here or a Clarabelle or the Curse Merfolk, but I think I'm going to grab the Merfolk and just try to burst as much as I can. Alright, I will pass the turn to you. So next turn, I don't know if I should put Lilo into play or not. Oh, I'm not next turn. I guess I get to draw another turn. It'll be the next turn I put into play because I'm going to go Daisy, Merfolk. And that's why I challenged the thing. He has to use his popsicle to keep his Scrooge alive if he wants. And, I mean, I guess he could...
We'll do another.
I guess he could cannon the Flaversham. But we're gonna drop 6 more and play next turn, which is like
the Scrooge.
We just have to hope he doesn't like beat us a turn or 2 before. Yeah, chai lattes are very good. I wish I could make them at home. I need to just like do some research and figure out how to get the proper blend that I want.
2.
Like I have like just a chai tea packet thing, but obviously it's nowhere near. It's like nowhere near what it needs to be. Matcha's okay. I haven't really drank it, but I've had like quite a few matcha flavored things. This girl used to bring matcha macaroons. I know I said it wrong. I'm sorry.
I'll pop the popsicle. Heal the Scrooge.
To
then we
like
will
the
take
local
out
fighting game. meetup,
Dale
and man,
or
they were
Chip? I
just
can't tell which one it is.
insane.
We will ink
It was
a
Dale.
bell. Dale? Okay. And then for 4, I'll go ahead and Zeus the lady.
I can't believe you murked the poor lady with a Zeus.
And I will pass to you.
Hey, Miracle, how was your stream today? All right, well, we got another one, which is like not that bad. So, like, which is okay, but I'm pretty sure I just want to go. Yeah, I think so. All right. Daisy, Daisy, Merfolk, go. We're just like the problem is that he had a very good start. The triple storm was pretty good for him. It's possible I should have just maybe played Lilo on turn 2. I guess it didn't matter because he was on the play, right? So he had the double storm before I could have quested. Getting back and grinding the ladder. Nice.
Compete.
Such an interesting evolution of language. Shorthand for masala chai, which means
hey, Larry.
masala is the important part.
Yeah.
So before inking, you're better off just like playing the first popsicle, just in the event that you draw something that you would rather ink, such as like a Tipo, rather than a high impact card like Pete. Granted, Pete's not great in this matchup, just like future reference, draw before you decide on your ink.
Okay, thank you.
As the Decandio would say, draw last. As a reference is like, yeah, and we all do it. And it's something that we all need to harp on each other to get on.
I can't do it this weekend, though, so thank you.
I'm just excited that a lot of people are playing my favorite color pairing, so like I want to give them as many tools and resources as possible to play it at 100%.
This man's a liar. He hates the mirror match.
I'll draw 2.
At least there's not cogs everywhere, right? Like,
yeah,
it's got to be better than a cog Stairfest.
I hated the Cogsworth mirrors. I don't necessarily like hate the item mirrors. The item mirrors are very skill intensive too, and are usually determined by like thin margins.
7.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Steel Song mirror a little bit more now. Although
Very
there's like
much
crazy, instead of like wide burst, it's like Tamatoa dime burst. All right. Do I wanna put Lilo into play? You have 4 challengers, and you could take down everything. So no, no, I don't think so.
I mean, there's still wide bursts too. Like I find myself a lot of the time just going like triple pop into Workshop Fishbone Quill, play Scrooge plus Bell for free on turn 3.
Double Daisy, trigger. Yeah, get that dime out of here. I'm sure you have one in hand anyways, but... Should have put Lilo in play. Made you use one of those things and made you challenged instead. That was silly of me. I just really wanted to play another lady, but I should have waited till the next turn. But I think it would have been too late either way there. I'm going to grab a Clarabelle and a Lilo. And I will pass the turn. Yeah, I think we're a little too far behind here. Oh, squat time. Ooh.
I think Scrooges need to take out the daisies. I'll have Flaversham take out the merfolk.
Squat till I drop. Oh man.
Get rid of a Big Ben.
That'd be like 5 more, maybe. breezy.
It's course for 2.
All right, I'm gonna take my
Play a
turn before I
Fortress
do
Sphere.
that nightmare.
Oh.
Give me the sugar boost.
For 8, I'll play the big crab.
Oh no.
Crab and popsicle.
I think we're dead.
And we'll ink. How are you gonna ink?
I think he quested for 2 with the crab.
Ink a
and
sail.
once with Flaversham.
Play the popsicle.
Maybe not with Flaversham. No, he challenged with Flaversham.
And pass.
Relaxing with exercise. Heyo. 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 Oh no, he might still win though. That's not enough. It's not enough. And you're at 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, so you have lethal. At least. Do you have a dime?
Yes.
All right. Then we'll quit. I had a go-go, so I was like, oh, there's
You're saying there's a chance.
There's a weird chance, but I'm just like, oh, I'm just dead on the next turn. There's no way I'm getting all the way up there. Let's see if I can do it on the play at least. Whew. Were you there at the start, RMB? He opened with Bell, Storm on my Daisy.
No, I didn't see that part.
It was I was at way too low of a lore way too quickly to try to get there, but for a second I thought maybe, I gotta do my exercises that people are spending points on. I'll do the push-ups first.
Let's stay healthy.
Are you still on like the bibbity bobbity boo nonsense, trying to like free roll the stitches?
No.
Did you go to
This
like the more
one's-
aggressive shell?
Yeah, this one I did last second decide to put Dale and more bogs in. I was originally going to run 1 Chernabog, but now I'm on like 3 bogs and 4 Dale. I decided not to run the...
Are you on the Pegasus line?
No. That was a
Oh, I
consideration.
got a list for you then. Let me see if I
Do
can
I
find it real
save
fast.
kit for Hiram? No, it's too slow. But maybe I should. Whew, I mean, I would play it if I had it. It's possible. Whew.
I'm gonna send you this list. This list was like pretty good.
I need to get my crabs and Scrooges back from Sky. So I can just play the menace. Yeah, I just did the comfy stretch. I was like stretching my neck. Where's JDZ squats? Here, I'll send him a message. I'll even turn on the JDZ cam just in case he shows up. Whew.
Hopefully in a full suit.
I'll play another game with this. Let's see what R&B says. Yeah, I thought about running Little John and Nala just for the Rapunzel value.
Yeah,
Or
it's good for the
instead them.
Rapunzel value. It's also like really bad for like the blue steel decks too that are like trying to go because like they can consistently get to three characters in play to like answer your threats, but they can't get to like four characters in play before the damage is already done from like the higher willpower characters like Nala, Daisy, and Little John. And like at that point, you're already starting to drop even worse threats for them to deal with, like Megara or like free tramps. It enables the consistency of being able to go tramp on like four. Also, like not having to be all in on like the combo plan with the tramp too. Like the Pegasus shift
Yeah.
line has been like an alternate win condition where you're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna like drop these little evasive dudes, and eventually like my entire
Challengers.
board's just gonna have evasive and get to quest two turns in a row, and the game's over.
Megar's interesting, but I'm assuming she's just there as a way to get rid of things you can't play.
Yep, she's also just like her, like she fuels
Big
the
butt.
Chernabog, and she's also just a massive, massive body. Like all of the blue steel decks are gonna
Hoglets.
have a huge problem trying to answer that card.
Poglet invasion. I see it finally got allowed. I forgot that it used to take a while to get things. I'm not a partner. I'm still just an affiliate, Katie, but like I can just upload a emote and click refresh and I can use it immediately.
Right.
So, I'm sure after you've been streaming for a little bit you could use it. No bell?
No bell.
Bruh. Ooh, and I drew another Daisy. Ooh.
Nice.
I'll link another Lilo. We'll go Daisy Merfolk and trigger you a card.
Tough
That's not a
go.
bell. Your turn.
Gonna toss that. Get a Tipo.
Song's so good.
And pass.
See, I knew I should have played the lady. Alright, I'm gonna ink. I want to keep this, but I won't. I'll ink the tramp. Double Daisy trigger you. I'll play Gazelle, targeting Curse Merfolk as evasive till my next turn. Oh, this is... No, never mind. I did ink this. Sorry, I did ink that. Because I needed it for this lady. I'm so silly. Your turn. I need her to quest for 2. Amber Deco. Brrr. 5 characters by turn 3. Seems okay. Anything with text? Huh, maybe. That makes sense. Oh, I just almost choked on my coffee. Oh, JDZ's here to do quests. JDZ, you should see if you can join that link that I always gave you to see if it automatically puts you in. I have the camera link on there, but I just was wondering if I had to be in that room or not for you to join. If you wanted to do squats on stream for us, that is.
I'll banish the cannon and take a Daisy with Tipo.
Banish a cannon, take out a Daisy with Tipo.
And pass.
Wish I had one more ink. probably good enough, honestly. Alright, I'll shift Lady, I'll return Daisy, I'll ink Tramp, I'll play Daisy, I'll take out Tipo, I'll quest for 6, and I'll give you a character. Your turn.
Daisy is hitting.
Trudeau, that would be hilarious. JDZ just likes to be naked, I think, all the time. Whenever I'm like, you want to do camera? He's like, I gotta put clothes on. Bro literally just lounges about. Either he lives in a nudist colony. That's why we never see the producer online, because she's just literally naked off camera, most likely, you know. That's what he's in the Pacific time zone. I hear everyone on the coast is nudist. Like when I lived out there, it was so weird. I'd go to the store and everyone was naked. I'd have no idea what's going on.
Let's
True story.
storm the merfolk. Draw. Help. They go to Daisy.
One lore away.
And gotta pass it there.
One lore away. I'll play Ursula. Look at your hand. She is in the deck. Alright, whiff. Alright. Quest up to 19, trigger Daisy and pass.
Draw. Let's see. Popsicle. That doesn't help me. Yep, good game.
Good game. At least I can win on the play when you don't have a bell on turn 1.
Pretty handily, I'd say.
Gazelle is real good when she's good. I think one of the cute things about Gazelle is you can like return Lilo and then play Gazelle to try to like keep her around.
Hey, that's not bad.
How can a team join the ICL next season? They have to be like a known team, basically, at this point, and like kind of get a hold of me, of a sort. There's a lot of teams that want in it at this point. It really depends. Like when we get a digital client, the ICL is going to be going through a shakeup, and at that point, we're going to like probably quadruple the amount of teams that can join, because we're going to have a lot of league play done non-on cam as well as also on cam. So then there'll be like huge amount of openings for teams, and we'll probably actually reduce the amount of teams allowed, or players on a team allowed, and then just be like field 2 teams. If your team has 24 players on it, let's put like on a couple of them. I mean, that's also a consideration, like if there's enough. We'll definitely, if we end up doing something like that, which is a possibility, we'll probably make a tweet about it or something like that. Yeah, we're playing Churn of Dogs. We got that dog in us today. It's the only reason I'm playing it. Not because I have foil Churn of Dogs. No. Alright, can we try to win a game on the draw? He needs not to have a bell, and we need to have not both of these in our starting hand, which is good. They're here pre-mulligan and not post-mulligan.
Mulligan 5.
Oh man, that Chernobog. I think we're only on 3. Yeah. I don't know if I actually have macros. I probably do. I just don't know where it's. Oh, there he is.
Did I appear? Am I here?
Oh, but I can't hear him if I don't have the VDO open. Okay. All right. All right. Let's. Wait. Why don't I see him though? What?
Okay.
Try
Am I here?
refreshing your video.
I don't want to stay the whole time. Who? Oh, I can hear myself. That's gross. I don't like that at all.
I wonder if he can somehow like see this. Maybe if I refresh. No. Interesting. That's so weird.
Now, you can get your game on, so you guys can hear me, but you can't. Luke can't hear me, but I can hear myself. It's gross. I can't do this.
He's just like getting me canceled. I want to hear JDZ. I have to open up my own stream to hear. Well, that's actually not true. I could just right click on his camera source and then they can't hear him. And I could. Oh. I think he just refreshed, but I don't see him in the room. Or did I do that? I bet I did that.
I'm cooked. We're cooked.
JDZ, refresh. I want to hear you.
I am in a room. I can hear you now.
Re-click the link.
I can hear myself.
I'm ready to start whenever you are.
Let's think Tamatoa. Border sphere. And pass.
Well, I will play. I'll ink Simba, play a Daisy, and pass.
Consistent. Draw.
Oh, just
Come on
wait
now.
until my next turn. I still don't see JDZ. I'm just gonna send him a new link.
Border sphere. Sail.
I can hear you. I can hear you. I'm here.
It.
I feel like I'm here, and I feel like you guys can hear me.
And pass.
But I can hear myself, and it's just not cool.
All quest trigger.
Sail.
Sail.
Oh, I can see. That's why I can hear myself, because I'm watching the stream. I'm an idiot, dude.
Ain't a
Holy.
tramp.
Oh, my God. I'm watching the stream.
I'll play.
I'm looking at the stream, and I can hear myself because
Daisy
I'm listening to
Go.
myself come through the stream. Luke, I'm so stupid, dude. This is embarrassing. I'm an idiot.
Tipo.
Luke can't hear me,
Scrooge.
but I can hear him
Is he saying?
not hearing me.
Is JDZ saying?
And it's kinda
naughty
great.
Things.
I'm looking at this game state. He can't not hear me.
Room in general.
This is it. Oh, big three. JDZ, Luke, and tech issues. That can be the whole stream right there. I love
Trigger,
it.
trigger.
Luke's trying to play and I'm a dummy, dude. I'm sorry.
I will ink
I
tramp.
do apologize, gang.
I will
We
play
out here.
Lilo and another day.
I'll do some squats though. I can't stay for too long because I gotta knock out some work. But who would I owe squats to?
Draw.
Who's
Can't stumble.
who are I owe squats?
Popsicle.
How are you in this one? Did I?
All right,
apparently-
I'll just do them.
This is so weird.
I'll just do them. Whoever it is, this is for
How
you.
do I? How do I see you, JDZ? Now I see him and I hear him. Apparently, I was in the wrong room. I guess I didn't know the name of the room I had given you. I thought it was the other one, but what is he? What did chat convince him to do? What is he doing? I'm so scared. He's gonna hurt himself.
I'll hit the Curse Merfolk. And we'll take Daisy.
All right.
I'll play a cannon.
Hold
and
it.
pass.
Hold it. Boop. Let's go.
Brother, I'm going through emotional
We
turmoil
got there.
right now.
We got it done. We got it done. We got it. That was for you. Okay, I'm not even tired.
Naked
Looks good.
kit. I'll gain 6 trigger. Why are you going through emotional turmoil, RMB?
I have to make a decision between 2 decks for the weekend, and I don't know what the right answer is.
Oh, is that R&B
Both of
playing
them,
right now?
Like,
You'll
have
bring them
merit
both.
and feel good.
No, JDZ, RMB is in the Discord. If you wanted to join the Discord.
Oh. Okay, let me get in there. Oh, then you can hear me, I think. Let's do it.
So yeah, if you join Discord, I'll mute your thing, so then we can only hear you through Discord.
Okay, let's take a Daisy.
JDZ.
Yo. I just want to drop by and say hello. You know, did my squats, paid. That could hurt my leg a little bit.
You were doing some crazy stuff.
Oh, man.
All right, is triple Daisy on the draw good enough when he doesn't even have a bell? It's looking like it is, but at the same time, the daisies are down. The daisies
good.
are down.
Pretty good. I'll pass.
Daisies down. Merfolk, quest for 3. Go.
Okay. Oh, man. Did your cars come in, Luke?
Which ones? I mean, I had my ladies came in, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm actually playing what I want to at the moment.
Nice.
Can I ask RMB his thoughts on Mufasa in his Amber Sapphire list from yesterday? Am
I
having
think it's
audio
like
issues?
pretty low impact, honestly. Like, a lot of the time you're going to be flipping like a 1 or a 2 drop, which like the fact that it replaces itself is kind of neat, but like I think that like the purpose and the concept of the deck is like your 5 drop that you're playing on turn 3 with 0 to hero is meant to protect the rest of your board, and Mufasa doesn't really do that. I'd be more inclined if I were to add an additional 5 drop in the deck for it to be maybe something with bodyguard, like OG Maximus or something like that.
Got to get that Nani in there.
Nani?
That's my boat.
Just like some stat stick that, like, protects.
Nani's 3/6. Quest for 2. I think she quest for 2. No, she quest for 1. I don't know. I can't remember.
I think the deck is quite good, aside from the fact that it's not like running anything new from set 7.
Hmm.
Ooh, that's a good go.
Oof. Good game.
Damn.
Yeah, against these Emerald Amber aggro lists, I think it might have been worth healing your Scrooge McDuck.
Healing. I had the
you'd
Tomato in hand too.
Yeah, you would have had to heal it twice. Because if you only did it once, then I just send the kit and I still gain 3. But yeah, and since you had the the Tamatoa in your hand as well, yeah, you could have done that. All right, we stole
There's
a game
Bell
on the
hiding.
draw,
The tomato.
but we had
Little
4 1
tomato.
drop double questers. But that's what this deck does, right? Like we're playing 16 cards that for 1 ink quest for 2 theoretically. We
Hell
do need
yeah.
to have the tramp to make the lady quest for 2, or the shift line to make her quest for 2.
New tier 1 churner dogs. But I just want to come in and pay up my squats that I owed from yesterday, man, or last time. I can't remember. And I
That's
just want
all.
to drop by and say hello. I don't want to. I want to take. I want you guys get your cook on, man. R&B, you bald, you lover there, and
Bald lover. So that means I love you, right?
there you go. Okay, I don't know Larry too well, but hello, Larry.
Hello,
Nice to
JDZ.
meet you. I'm JDZ.
You too, man.
Nice to meet you. Larry out here doing his thug thizzle. I thought that was R&B playing. I thought your hands are very similar to R&B's hands a little bit in terms
Nice
of
hands.
yeah, nice hands with the watch there and the shuffling technique. I think he is a southpaw. Are you left-handed, Larry?
I'm right-handed.
Oh well, hey, that's the rub right there. Okay,
Can't have it all, right?
can't have it all. I mean, close. Do you have hair though? That's another question. Question 2.
I do have hair.
What
That's
a personal
unfortunate too.
question.
You're losing. You lost me. Okay. Well, if R&B ever needs a hand fill in, I think you'll be a great candidate.
Perfect.
All right, you guys. All right, Luke. I'll see you.
Have a good stream
I
tonight.
gotta go.
You are
I
streaming
will.
tonight, right?
I am streaming. I am gonna go. I'm gonna go. Yeah, tonight a little bit. Probably around 2 or 3. We'll go live. I'll probably be playing. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
I was gonna say if you wanted to go live early, I've only got an hour left before I gotta pick my kid up from school.
Ooh.
So if
Maybe
you
we can
want
make
a
it
nice
happen.
raid-
I could do it. I could probably set it up. We'll make it happen. I'll make it happen.
Right.
Let's do it. All right.
Sounds good.
I'll start cooking right now. Peace.
Boo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Two.
All right. So we're definitely keeping the merfolk and the daisy duck, right? But so we probably keep piglet, and then we keep tramp.
Hey Mariela Cario 98.
2-drop tramp. It's a removal, it's a character if we need it, and it's ink. We don't want big tramp, although we might want to keep it for ink because it's kind of mid. Same with Dale. We don't really need Lilo, but she quests. Like, I could see arguments for keeping the whole hand, but at the same time, I really want to flood ones. I might keep a Lilo just for another ink. I think that'll be it, and I'll do 2. So I'm gonna mulligan Dale and this. What I heard a bunch of beepity beeps. Ooh, 1 bit. Thank you, Katie. Just so you could share a dog. I'm confused.
All right.
But I mean, it makes sense. Turn to dogs. I mull the Dale, I draw the bog. So maybe I need to just keep him and ink him if I don't draw the stuff. 1 bit
Let's
is
go.
1 dog. 1 doggo.
Heat.
Can I pet that dog?
Quarter sphere. And
Does he have the bell? He has the bell!
finally.
Alright, on the draw, and he has the bell. And we have... We're going to ink a tramp and play a Duck of Daisy and pass. So we've got Merfolk, Prince, another 2-drop tramp, Chernabog, Lilo, Piglet.
For a Tipo. Get that and
I
quest for
should
one.
like remember at the beginning of my stream to like turn the Kiwi price down, and then like every time it's used through the stream double its price, and just let it like get outrageous each time instead of keeping it high. We hit a Dale, so we could like change up a little bit. I think I have to ink this tramp. I really want to play this Piglet, but I like need ink. Bodyguard mode, Prince, quest for 2.
Oh, she's hitting today.
I'll do it again so you can tell if you didn't hear. Listen, you're gonna hear. I'll even pause the music for 1 second. That was what it was. It's just that little Kiwi noise, but people love it.
I think I can confidently say I'm 100% not playing Purple Steel this weekend.
What? You're not Cobra Force?
I
You're
don't
gonna
think
take down
so.
the GI Joes?
Let's go 4 into the bodyguard. And pass it over.
4 damage to my boy, the prince. Ink Lilo. Play Merfolk Piglet, pass. And I was at 2, I do believe. I'm supposed to be able to go wide. You're not supposed to just play big characters that are good against me. A 3/3 and a 4/4 is so rude. The people call out for RMB to play Steel without Oswald.
Well, I wouldn't be
Show us
playing
the
Oswald
way.
if I was Steel anyways.
Well, yeah, they said they want to see you play without Oswald. Like, they
Yeah.
need you. Is what they need you to be their hero.
Yeah, I wouldn't be playing Oswald no matter what.
Coward! Alright. Lilo, you're in the bin. We're gonna play our new best friend, Dale, who's gonna pitch 3 cards. Lady Simba, and we're going to shrink your lovely I think it's like, do I go for Scrooge? Alright, so if I go after Belle, she can't do anything, but she can sing. So she could still hit a storm, right? Now, but it takes one of the challengers away, right? So it's like Tipo takes this out, Flaversham, and then the Scrooge. So they still take out my board, kind of. I mean, the Scrooge takes this, I guess. I mean, if I shrink the Scrooge, he can't take this out without double... Yeah, I hit Scrooge. I think that's the right play. We hit Blue Donald, and we quest for 5, 8, up to 10, and you get a trigger. And I'll pass. Our hand, chat, is Dale Chernobog. So our Chernobog is only cost 3, and if he wipes 3 of our characters here, we get to go Dale Chernobog on our next turn. Yeah. So we need to play the Dale and then like mill 2 Chernobog so we don't draw them. There was...
Let's strength the...
Boo. But this is the point of doing it, is so if he answers with that, it takes 1 point of damage away, kind of. I mean, he still actually wipes
Flaversham into the Merfolk. Get rid of a Scrooge. Bell outs the... Yeah. You're at 10. How much ink? 4 ink?
Yep. And I've got 7 characters in discard. So if I have a Chernobog, this right here plays it.
Play another Scrooge. Swing and a miss.
When Chernobog's not that scary because they've got a 4/4, a 4/4, and a 3/3 in play.
Sale. You play that. I'll pass.
That's a card. Oh, that's a card. But I still like this play more. I'm going to randomly shrink one of your things. It doesn't matter because I'm not going to be challenging. And then I'm going to play Chernobog for free and shuffle this in and pass the turn. And this way, when I get to quest next turn, it's harder for him to take down 2 3/4s and a 9/9. So he's going to have some sort of removal, which isn't going to be that hard. I mean, he's probably going to play at least 1 more character this turn, and then his strength is going to deal 5 or 6, like even more possibly. Like there could be a world that he double characters, and then next turn, or plays 1 character, next turn plays another character, then he can sing Storm and Strength just to take out the Bog by itself, and just like... Bleh. The other option we had is we could have inked Dale and played a Piglet and Chernobog. But it doesn't push Lorthal all the way yet.
Hiram.
But it still might have been the right play. It would have given me an extra
Let's
ink.
just play out a Pete.
But I kind of want to like. I'm most likely going to draw a character that costs 1 or 2, right? That's like what most of my deck is. So the ability to draw and double character next turn while also questing.
I'll just go ahead and
like,
hard
it's
cast
gonna-
Zeus on the journey, and then quest for 3,
All right.
4. Go to 9.
Come on, Rapunzel.
And pass.
Come on, Rapunzel. I'll play Ursula. Why didn't you keep that Zeus in your hand, bro? I will... Yeah, sure, I'll quest for 5. Your turn.
Mm,
You still gotta have your way with me a little bit, but...
Dang, you don't offer me that.
It wasn't
offer.
an offer, he's taking it.
Oh.
It was not offered. 63 unread messages. Hot dang. Wait,
Belle's gonna storm the piggy.
rude. Which one are you? Oh, the piglet. I thought you said
Yep.
Pete for a second, so my brain turned off. I think we're going to lose this game. We came so close.
He's a 9, right? 9/9.
Yep. I guess. Yeah, I think the reason we should have played the piglet was
Yeah, I'm just leaving on
now
the board.
if we top deck Lady, like we're in a bad spot.
7.
I mean, I guess Lady would have been mid anyways, but we would have played the piglet a turn sooner, been able to quest with it. We would have gone to 17 instead.
We could do that.
And then, I mean, obviously Ursula would have been trash. But there's also a world that the Zeus hits this piglet instead, and then
Let's
we'd
storm
have a fresh one.
the
but,
Chernobog,
bruh.
and then Pete will take it out.
Drawing Storm for your turn is rude.
And then Scrooge and Scrooge into the Dale's there 3/4s, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. A lot of damage for a go-go.
Yeah. We just have to draw it. I mean, that would be game.
Eight-bow.
No, it would be close, but
Oh.
it would force you
Plus
to
for
draw
one?
removal for the go or just win on your turn. You're at 10,
Yep, 11.
11.
And over to you.
Ursula 2 on time. All right. I'm gonna quest, but I know this game's over. Your turn. I mean, I guess maybe I could have inked the Ursula there, but there's a world you had a Zeus.
True. Popsicle.
He only drew 5 cards before he played that last storm. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I just assumed he went draw storm, draw storm. Like, wasn't even, like, did he popsicle a bunch, I guess? I'm just, like, spacing out. Like, yeah, bro, play your turn. Let me know what's what. That's why I want a digital client. So I can do that.
Ink a quill.
Pistachio breakfast?
I'll
Yes.
play out the
Don't
big
mind
boy.
if I do.
Popsicle. Quest for 2, 4, 5 to 17. Pass.
Good game.
Good game.
I mean, getting to 16 on the draw is not that bad. I'm not too upset with that. I might have made a mistake or two, but I don't know if they would have. Like, I could have inked the second Dale and played Piglet, Chernobog, gone to 0 cards, which then would have allowed me to have 5 ink in case I drew a lady. And maybe gets you to Zeus the Piglet instead of the Chernobog, but you still have enough fat characters in play to have been able to win from there. Or just, like, take my Chernobog out to prevent me from winning. So it's like, even if that was the thing I changed, I still think I lose that game. And ink-wise, I had to ink a bunch of 2-questers, but I don't think I had another, inkable choice. Maybe I could have... I mean, I guess I could have just inked the Dales and then had 2 more Lilos, but realistically, then I can't even play the Chernobog, so I probably would have lost at, 12 lore instead. All right. You gonna have the bell on the draw to see if you can stop me?
I would love to.
It's kind of... I hate seeing these. It makes me want to try for a slow game plan, and that's probably how I lose. Merryweather, you've been such a disappointment. But it's probably just because your deck doesn't have, any use for... I have no way to take advantage of that stuff. Alright, I'll do 3 and regret it.
Yeah, I'm doing 3 as well.
I kind of regret it. Ink Lilo, play Daisy Pass. Lilo straight into the inkwell where she belongs.
Matoa. Obstacle. Pass.
I mean, maybe if they nerfed it, but I don't even know if they need to. Lady Invasion. Quest. Go. Trigger.
Cogsworth.
Cogsworth. Coggy boy. Sir Coggy the Third. Your turn. I hate that card with a passion. Mostly because I'm a Steel Song player. And
Lady needs
cards
Tramp to quest for 2, right?
Yep, I have to have a Tramp, so I'll basically have to play the 2-drop next turn if I have it to turn them on. To activate her. Oh, you're taking one of these out, I assume. Or are you gonna
I don't know.
shoot the
I don't know.
duck?
I don't know what the best call is. 2 damage on the Daisy, swing the bell next turn, or just take a lady out. And the risk that you have the Tramp and quest for 4 next turn. I'm going to risk it on the Daisy.
Are you done?
We'll ink Labersham and play a cannon and pass.
I'll ink Clarabelle. I'll shift Lady, take out your bell, and I'll quest for 3 and trigger. Hey, 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 hey! Your turn.
All right, draw.
We finally have it, chat. We have a Rapunzel for once,
Think a bell.
and we're gonna draw some cards.
Fishbone.
Somehow we're gonna draw cards this
Get rid
game.
of that. And we'll bell. And I'll pass.
Draw Draw for turn. Ink that Dale so fast. Get him out of here. We're going to Rapunzel. Draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Those are cards, I guess. I will quest for 5. Trigger and pass. Fast. All right, so we drew Piglet, Daisy, Merryweather, and we already have a tramp. So we're doing okay. Like, there's a world that we literally go like Daisy, Merryweather, play tramp for 2, draw, discard 5. That's not enough to play a Boggy Boy. But we should be able to win from here. Rapunzel's a heck of a card.
Oof.
A heck of a card.
That's a scary
well
board.
Worth the $50 for regulars. Well worth the 180 to 250 for those. I may only be saying that because I own 10 others I'm trying to eventually sell for lots of money. So take that with a grain of salt. It is not financial advice. It is greedy. Thank you for the prime.
The underscore just off with a prime sub.
Right as I was talking about being greedy. Perfect timing.
You got the Daisy. And I'll pass.
All right. Rapunzel number 2 off the top. No. Oh, but that's not a bad card, actually. So close, but so... Oh! I can't do it. Is it better to just... Alright, we're going to play Daisy. We're going to play Merryweather. We're going to play Tramp. We're not going to use the Merryweather. We're going to pump the Rapunzel, even though I don't think it's going to matter. I have Tramp and Piglet, but I feel like it's just right to play the Piglet. But I really want to play this. I'm gonna. I want to draw 6, discard 6. Do we keep Bog? No, I don't think so. Maybe? Maybe? It's gigantic. I'm going to just keep the Bog. Quest for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 14 and pass the turn. Or to 16, I mean. We did the thing. We did the thing.
No, there is. Did I draw?
Severance finale
I
tonight.
did.
Nice.
No, I got nothing.
All right, so it's a little play draw dependent, but really it's just like, can I put you there? Hey, I won with you having to turn 1 bell.
It's true.
I think I would have lost that game, I think, for sure, though, if I didn't have the Rapunzel.
Yeah, the Rapunzel was big.
I actually kept it in my starting hand. I normally don't do that because I hate being forced to ink it. But I had the Daisy Girl and I had the Lady. And I was like, well, this could be okay. And then I drew into the double Little Lady. Or maybe, no, I mulled away the Big Lady, I think. Can't remember. It worked out well for me, though. Definitely want to see the Severance finale tonight, though. Gonna have to travel the 7 seas.
That's what, season 3?
2.
2?
Yeah. White Lotus is on season 3. Silo hasn't started season 3, but it's on season 3. I don't know if there's not very many other TV shows I'm following. That's a crazy hand. I have 2 of my one-ofs. I've got the one of Gazelle and the one of Tomago. I kind of want to keep the Gazelle. I have like a triple 1.
Or 7.
Ursula. Man, I might just keep the 7. No, I don't want to. I want to draw that Go-Go. I'm going to do 1. And it's probably wrong. But, you know, Drew a piglet. This deck is fun. It's I like an aggro list that has some reach. The problem
Is that a
his deck has some
Brother
good
Bear
reach,
Matt?
too. Inspired Brother Bear Matt.
Gotcha.
But it's not official. Joshua made this, the winner of DLC Atlanta. He makes these
cool.
mats, and it's really put me on to these playmats. I had this old Spellgrounds one, and it's like got this weird white felt stuff on the bottom. It slides around on the desk. It's not great. It's okay folded in half as the thing, but this one is just so soft. Like I use it folded in half because it's a 2-player, but it's also like on much higher quality. It's like 1,000 thread versus like 100 thread style like difference is how it feels. I'm pretty impressed with it.
Nice.
It's put me on wanting to buy another one. Like the only reason is like I don't care about Brother Bear. I mean, I hate to say it, I haven't seen the movie, so it's like I have no connection to it. It was a very nice gift, and it's signed, so that's really cool. And it has these handprints, so I'm probably going to have like some of my friends and teammates, and bald lovers, sign their names on the handprints in like a gold or silver Sharpie or something like that, which would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But sadly, like this signature was from I can't remember her name, one of the artists at the event. I'm terrible with names. I have to literally meet someone 2 or 3 times in person before I can remember their name. But her signature's already like kind of fading. Her sketch though is not, but her signature is, which is sad. She has a cool looking signature. I'm a fan of that type of thing. It tickles my tism in the right way. I'm ready.
This strikes the right chords. Play the Fortisphere. And then we got the bell. Let's play the bell and
Did you
pass.
just draw that off of it?
I didn't, but that would have been pretty awesome.
For you. Do I keep that just for chat? Alright, Piglet, I feel like you're going to be too slow here, so we're just going to play a Daisy, which feels so weird to say, but... This is probably against the rules. I'm using Lorcana cards for ink tokens, but I think it'll be okay.
Everybody will survive. Storm the Daisy. 2. Ink a Tipo. Play a Tipo.
Just got to get to
And
this
pass.
Rapunzel. Ink Simba, play Ursula. Get that Zeus out of here. Your turn. I mean, I can ink a
Fortisphere.
Gazelle if I need to play a Cloud Kicker on a Flaversham, but that's not happening this turn. So I guess I'm gonna ink the
Koa.
kit and play Merfolk.
And let's quest for 2.
And then
Pass.
keep the Gazelle for the next turn. Dale, my man Dale, you're going straight into the Inkwell, I think. I will double Merfolk and pass. Remember, kids, don't ready your ink until the start of your turn. Leave your ink exerted throughout your opponent's turn. Now, you can occasionally ready 1 or 2 at the end of their turn when you're about to start your turn, but leave it readied through their turn. It also helps players understand what was played last turn. It's just it's the game state. It's how it's supposed to be. All right, we made it all the way to this turn, so we can Rapunzel the duck. And then we're going to quest for 7 and pass the turn and give you a Daisy trigger.
Tipo.
Of course it hits, which is fair. Which is a fair thing. Your turn.
It's been missing a lot, so
It has. I've seen some of Big Hero 6. I was going to watch it. My kid was watching it. I went to the back. I
Go
just kind of
Tipo.
stayed back there for a little bit and missed like half the movie, came back
Tamatoa.
and watched like the ending.
grab the Fortisphere. And we spank the Daisy. Oof. Merfolk, Fortisphere, and Merfolk, Cogsworth, and we pass it there.
Zero cards, correct.
Correct.
All Gazelle giving Rapunzel evasive, all quests for 2. I will... Actually, might not quest. That's cute. That's actually probably worth doing, which is weird to say. I'm going to play Tramp. I'm going to pump the Rapunzel. I'm going to take out your Cogsworth. I'll pass the turn. Well, if you draw Flaversham, you draw a song. You're going to play any song. I'm going to ink Ursula, and then I'll pass. But this way, if I draw a Lady, I can play Lady, return 2, and then play one of the daisies in the same turn. Did Cogs have damage? It did not. But I gave it +3, 4, 5. So I dealt him 5. Because this gave +1, 2, 3. The Cogsworth challenged the Merfolk, which is a 0/1. So it didn't have any damage on it. Drew the Flaversham, like I called out. That was unfortunate for me.
Yeah. 2 for sale.
Oh yeah, the Ursula had to, sadly.
Let's quest for 2. And play Fortisphere. Tipo for Ursula.
People who are like, discard's the worst thing ever. It's like, oh yeah? You've never had your opponent top deck a Flaversham from an empty hand.
Yeah. Bell for Rapunzel.
Evasive.
Crafty. Okay, she'll quest for 1. It's Inca Cannon. And I'll pass.
What lore are you at?
5.
I'll quest for 4. Lilo Piglet go. See if drawing at least 3 cards on your turn is enough to take out my stuff. What is the first green card? This is Tramp and this is Gazelle. Tramp is a 1/3 that when it comes into play, it gives a character +1 strength for every other character I control. So it's like a baby crab, and it costs 1 less if I have a lady in play. The other card is Gazelle. It's a 1/2 that when it comes into play, it gives target character evasive until the start of my next turn. So you can use it to evasive an opposing bodyguard to bash through, or like I did, to protect a character through their turn so they can't challenge it. Another fun
Gazelle
thing
is what, a
to,
1/2?
Yep. Another fun thing is to return Lilo on your upkeep, or at the beginning of your turn, and play Clarabelle to keep her alive, keep her around.
Go for a Tipo.
I'm gonna go potty real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna play Flaversham.
I like it. What you doing?
Flaversham and Pete played. And then
All my actions. I did almost put a single copy of Invited to the Bell in my deck.
Bell into Rapunzel. And take out the Tramp.
I think Tramp's better because it pumps the ladies, and
Yeah.
Gazelle's randomly better for me to have in play than in my discard, because if I play lady, you don't want me getting it back, but maybe
True.
it's too late at that point at the same time. Getting back a two threat's probably just as good.
I think I quest for 1 and then pass there.
6, so 4 for Chernobog, and then play Daisy. Quest for 6, go to 17 and pass.
Hmm.
Chernodog! He's that tramp. He's got that tramp in him.
Ups a little bit. Bell. Storm the Piglet. Obstacle. Need 9 characters for a strength.
Were we on the draw this game?
I think so, yeah.
You stumbled. I think it was having to discard cards to the merfolk, maybe.
That hurt. Let's go for another. Pop this. 2. What can we do?
It's a neat emote, animated emote. I need to make another
okay.
one. Or I have like 12 animated
Let's go for 2.
emote slots
To 11.
ready. I need to use. I
I'll
think
play
all of my
popsicle.
my follower ones are filled up, and my sub ones I think are filled
Man.
up. But I have animated ones. I just need to figure out what to do for them.
Right.
Like the animations on their like auto animation are like really lame, and like there's 6 or 7 of them, and 5 of them all
go
basically do the
4
same thing, which is like causing me to have
or a Scrooge.
it just like shakes in a weird way, and it just looks bad.
It's like
Whereas
club.
in the one you're using, which is like the come in from the side, is like okay-ish, and then the one where it shakes, like the Kendall's head laughing, those are like the only 2 I could deal with. There's a
4
third one which like makes it
or Scrooge.
technicolored, which I guess is okay, but I personally am not a fan. I know some people like
Dime.
that. Boop 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 boop.
We'll
I think-
play Bell.
1, 2, 3,
popsicle.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
3, 6, 9. Then
So you have enough to take down Bog, but you can't take down
Nothing else.
both of these. It's still impressive that you're able to just strength Chernobog, honestly.
yeah, but it's not enough. Yep. Good game.
Good game.
It just moves so fast.
Yeah, when I designed this deck initially, it was like, I want to punish the people brewing new decks. And everyone was like, we don't need to brew new decks. We've got this absurd Sapphire Steel list that is just like all the good cards.
Feels even worse without the Scrooge coming into play till late game.
Yeah. Like, you definitely have openings that just, like, put me in my place super quickly. And you're not on Oswald's, correct?
No.
I'm gonna say,
No,
unless you've
this is-
just randomly TPO'd them every single time you've drawn them, like... I would assume I would have seen them by now. Man,
No, this is like Moyen's list.
These sleeves are almost at their peak. They do not shuffle like crisp brand new katanas do anymore. That's for dang sure. Which is, I don't even think I used them in a DLC. I ordered them in the DLC time, but ended up not using them. I probably only played in some set champs. I don't know. They're still decent, but they don't have that silky smooth butteriness that I want. Just means it's almost time to get new sleeves again. Well, we're keeping that. We're always keeping at least one drop. We have, all right, so with this deck, you have to have curve, right? No matter what, you need curve. So if I had 0 1-drops, I don't care what my hand is, I'm mulling the entire 7. I don't care if there's a 2-drop in there. Having a 1-drop is more important than a 2-drop, and there's so many there's more
Go for
2-drops than 1-drops,
6.
but barely. It's just like too crazy. Yeah, sure, if you get 2 terrible 7s in a row, you're going to lose, but you're going to lose that game no matter what. Like, the deck's already out to get you. Like, you can't stop bad variance. The only thing you could try to mitigate it, which is arguable because the deck is 20 uninkables, so you have to know how to ink to play this deck. So that is the scary thing about doing a full 7. But we are a very aggressive deck, so... And everything except for... All of our expensive cards except for Chernobog, which is obviously extra irritating, is inkable, right? So our Tramps, our Rapunzels, our Dales... They are inkable, so we can at least maintain curve. Since I have 1 1-drop, I'm going to keep 1 2-drop. If I didn't have it, I'd get rid of them all. This is a Lady, and this is a Punzel. Those are the cards I may be thinking about. I don't think I want these 3. Like, I don't want to keep the Tramp here, necessarily. Not in this matchup. It's actually been kind of lackluster, but mostly because he's had answers, and when he hasn't had answers, we kind of just beat down. We're keeping 1 ink and 1 uninkable, so I don't know if I want to keep the 5 cost uninkable when we don't have a shift. So I think I'm going to mull the lady as well. That's the kind of card we want to draw in the late game, right? We don't want it stuck in our hand the whole game. And that's the reason maybe to get rid of the Rapunzel. Our 1-drop is not a daisy. We don't have any Rapunzel action, so I'm going to do 5. I'm going to go for 5. I had to explain my bad reasoning to chat. Yeah, being able to strength a Chernobog is absurd. It's fine.
All right, I'll start us off. Let's go for Cogsworth. And Fortisphere. And
2
get
drop,
that
1
bell.
drop, 1 drop, 4 drop, 7 drop. And
You.
a bell. And a ballerina. Inklilo, play lady, and pass. Alright, we're starting with lady. We
Feels
have
better than Daisy.
We have 2 Ursulas in our hand. Or Curse Merfolk, I mean. So, we want to eat the storm with lady, right? We're going to play our character
Fishbone.
that is the worst than the rest and hope it
Play
gets
a
stormed.
Tipo.
Maybe it gets strength, which is like even better because it's a card from their hand. And then they wouldn't have an answer for our Merfolk.
Quest for 1.
But
Pass.
he ain't scared. He ain't scared. We drew Shift Lady, so we're not going to quest with it. I will... Choices. Man, choices. Link a Tramp. I'll play double Merfolk and pass the turn. There's no way he doesn't challenge the lady with the Tipo.
Think
If
Tamatoa.
I eat the thing. Oh,
Play
he's got
Scrooge.
a Scrooge. No! I have to play Ursula next turn.
Big miss.
So I can hit a Zeus. I hope he doesn't have 2.
Strength 1 of the Merfolk. And quest for 1. Pass.
Go, go. Feel like that's ink. Well, let's... Because we gotta play it. We have to play this. Ursula 2 to take a Zeus. Oh, you only had 1 card? Ooh.
Yep.
Still worth it. I need to get that Zeus if you had it. Ink, a quest for 2. Pass. I mean, we're going to shift lady, right? So what's the... If we can get him to empty his hand or discard a card to take out the Smurfolk, then like, the better for us. Oh, thanks, Rachel.
Think Tamatoa. Play Pete.
Yep.
Tipo. And quest for 2. And pass.
It's not an inkable. Shift lady, return merfolks. You're at 2 lore as well, or 3?
4.
Ooh. And I'll pass the turn. It's probably greedy of me, but I want to play this Rapunzel, and so I need to eat the spell or a Pete. And if like yeah, he draws blank like this, he has to quest, and if he's only questing with Scrooge or Tipo, then that's fine. doesn't matter. We just play all the little things and leave
Press
back
for
our
one,
lady.
pass.
Yeah. This is fine. He's trying not to let us Rapunzel. We don't need Rapunzel. It's a Dale's pretty good because we have the bog. Feels weak to wait, but he just doesn't have much. Thanks for the bit, KT. She's trying to. We do have a bit. We do have a bit thing, and when it fills up, I'm giving away like a playset of foiled, regular Diablos. I'm giving away 3 of my Diablos from the Seattle DLC I won that are signed and marked as the DLC winning ones. So you know, I'm keeping 1 for my cube. I set it to how much it was going to cost me to buy a playset of foils. I was like, this is a trade. And then I have other things to give away. I think it even says in there, like some Ursula 3s, Ursula 2s. So I'm trying to think for a second on what I want to do.
Yeah, no worries. Take your time.
So if we quest with these, it's going to put 3 cards in our discard. No, I'm just going to pass. This is just better.
Okay.
If he just quests for 1 again,
Oh.
that's fine. Maybe I should have sent the Ursula out.
Cogsworth.
Oh, I should have. I was just like, maybe I should have quested with just the Ursula, and you're like, Cogsworth. I'm like, no! But that's fine. Cogsworth is annoying, but we don't care that much about damaging his
Quest the
things, right?
Scrooge.
It means that the lady now can't do stuff, but... Heyo. I mean, that's not too terrible. We're definitely questing for 4. 5. 6. Ink Kit, Plate Dale. I'm gonna shrink your It says you may put the top 3 and then I choose. So I actually get to put the 3 in first, I think. I don't know if it actually matters. But I need to find that out for future. I'm going to shrink the Scrooge, I think. I'm going to force you to send things around. I'll quest for 2 more. Your turn.
Oof.
We're just kind of like a mid-range beat. Kind of. I've actually been inking the tramps a whole bunch. It's kind of just been like beat down, use lady to get card advantage. It's like, so I've said it a few times the last few weeks. I like to try to play at least 10 to 12 card draw cards in my deck. And lady is card draw. It's a form of card draw. It can have some downsides, but it's a form of card advantage.
Okay,
It's a
Scrooge
4/4 that
will
quests
take
for
out a
2 that
merfolk.
draws you 2
I'll get rid of
cards.
a dime.
And not only does it draw you 2 cards, but it's drawing you 2
Tipo
quest
into a
characters that
merfolk.
cost 1 almost all the time.
Belle into Ursula. Pete
And like
into
that's
Lady.
insane. Right now, our Chernabog costs 3. And this would make it cost 1. So we could challenge Dale
Quest the Cogsworth.
into... Oh man, we even get to keep our lady. Oh my. So we get to challenge Dale into Belle, then draw 3 cards
I'll pass.
if we wanted. Or we just play a big Chernabog.
Here comes the big boy.
Quest for 3. I'll play Chernobog and Clarabelle and pass. Big old Churney. Like a turn 5, 9, 9 Quest for 3. It's like not that bad. Yeah. Ruby Sapphire is the nightmare. That's the problem, is like this deck right here, its rough matchup is Ruby Sapphire.
Form the
Sisu on
Clarabelle?
ice is like a beating, right? Like, because they board wipe. They're like, doot doot, gotcha. It's like, so maybe the lady helps, but I don't think it helps enough. You can still beat it on the play. In some of the versions
Take the
Sailor
lady.
and I played, I actually I think I went above. I don't know. Maybe this deck is secretly
And
juiced if you get the right draws
Tipo
and
and
they don't draw
Pete.
the nut. Like,
Into the Dale.
it's like somehow secretly the new
here.
Ruby Amethyst deck. It's just like a mid-range control that has game against everything, but instead of long game,
doesn't matter,
game
I'll
against
quest for
everything,
2.
it has
Pass.
short-term game against everything. Which
Pete and Tipo into the Dale.
Oh, I heard the T-Bone and was like, that's an interesting play, but we'll see how it turns out.
Just cannon fodder.
Let's take out the duck, and then I'm going to draw 3 cards. I'm going to Inca Simba, play Daisy Duck, and pass. Giving up 3 lore is pretty big, but for him to take out my Chernobog here, I think is like requires some miracle in a manner of speaking, because I took his biggest threat. It needed
Zeus the
that.
Chernobog?
That's what it needed. All right,
And
that's a
then
miracle.
we'll finish
I guess
off.
I should have saw that, but that's still fine. Like, we're still in an insanely good spot, right? Like, he didn't draw 5 cards before he did that. Yeah, Sailor's deck is absurd.
Quest for 3. And pass.
Trigger. Quest for 4.
Sail.
Daisy Merfolk. Go.
Ura. Fortisphere. Fortisphere.
And, like, so the thought is that this Dale
got
shrinking
it.
their thing and milling
game.
is just, like, super good synergy. Good
Oh.
game.
There's top deck city there.
Again? Oh, actually, no, I cannot. Oh, 2:30. I would have had to quit, like, a few minutes into the game.
No problem, man. Thanks
for
for the games.
playing. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I will
Have a good
chat
one.
with you all later. Bye. Okay, all right. Let's hit the JDZ up. Do. I was lazy this morning and slept in quite a bit. And then I had to, right when I was about to start my stream, like my buddy came over and we were watching an episode of White Lotus, and I was like, oh, I'll finish this episode, then I'll start my stream. And then my wife calls at the school called them, which is so irritating that I'm the first name on the list of people you're supposed to call, and they always call my wife while she's at work to be like, can you have your husband come pay? Like, they don't say that, but I assume that's what they're saying. They're basically like, we have an issue, and she's just like, all right, I'll call my husband to do it. Why don't you call him? And they'll still call her every time. But let's hit up the master, the JDZ quests. He's a plural sometimes when he needs to be, with his cute little red hoodie. Hey, You showed up right as we're raiding. All right, all right. I don't think I'm gonna be doing anything tonight. There's a weird I have like a bunch of Steam games that are non-Lorcana I've been thinking about jamming. So there's a world I stream, some Baltro or something later tonight for fun, but maybe we'll see. But I'll talk to you all later. Maybe I'll crash JDZ's stream and then have like a little corner of me playing a video game or something.